SkyWest 6337, give way to the United 73 Max.
We'll give way to the United 73 Max, SkyWest 6337.
Alaska 744, taxi to runway 34 right via Bravo. 34 right via Bravo, Alaska 744.
Sky Dubai 619 up, taxi to runway 12 right via Zulu, Kilo 2.
12 right via Zulu, Kilo 2, Sky Dubai 619er.
Allegiant 50 ready for pushback.
Allegiant 50, push and start approved.
Pushback and start approved. Allegiant 50.
This is finally the live traffic add-on we've always wanted for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 24. For the past couple of months, I've been secretly testing the early alpha version of a new AI traffic injection system by Say Intentions. This new feature injects aircraft into your sim, each independently controlled by its very own AI pilot. So you have AI pilots talking to AI ATC while in the air, parked at gates, landing, departing using real-world flight schedules, gates, and routes. Over 1,000 premium AI generated voices with matching accents depending on the region when possible. All the aircraft and voices you hear now are AI.
Ground FedEx 1440, taxi to the gate.
FedEx 1440, taxi to parking via Bravo, Delta Golf Golf 2.
But remember, this is still in alpha and they are very actively pushing updates, so depending on when you watch this, you may have a very different experience. Some airports work better than others and some don't generate traffic at all. Traffic is also based on time of day, so if you load up at midnight, don't expect to see much activity. Sometimes traffic gets confused or blocked on the taxiway, but when that happens, they just get deleted. GA and VFR traffic are not yet implemented, but I'm looking forward to that. Would love to see some more GA traffic and making the GA airports feel more alive. Model matching depends on the aircraft, liveries, and models you have installed, so the default Microsoft Flight Sim models, FSLTL, AIG, IVAO, and Just Flight FS Traffic are all supported. I'm only using FSLTL in this video, so I don't see missing liveries very often. Now, the cinematic shots are all cool, but let me show you in action. Oh, look at that. There's an EasyJet A321 taxiing in front of us, left to right. That's pretty sweet. That is AI traffic, by the way, but we're gonna go ahead and continue and finish up starting up our engine number 2. We just actually pushed back here at Milano Airport in Italy, and we're heading to Malaga. It's about a 3-hour total flight time, but we'll go ahead and finish starting up our engines and get prepared for taxi. I see more traffic up off our nose there. There's a British Airways A320. It looks like he's on the takeoff roll. Yep, there's his nose coming up. And he is airborne. Pretty cool.
Ryanair 62 Foxtrot Papa, wind 0905 at 6, runway 35 left, cleared to land.
Oh, Ryanair's coming in.
35 left, clear to land. Ryanair 62 Foxtrot Papa.
Oh, Wizz Air?
Wizz Malta 506, contact ground on 121.825.
Switching to ground, Wizz Malta 506.
So as you can already see, having the AI traffic and voices really adds to the experience. Malpensa ground, Easy 116, ready to taxi with Romeo.
Easy 116, taxi to runway 35 left, via Romeo, Kilo, Zulu, Whiskey Bravo.
Romeo, Kilo, Zulu, Whiskey Bravo, runway 35 left, Easy 116. So there is a Ryanair taxiing from left to right. That is actually the Ryanair that announced landing earlier. So he's actually just arriving and he's taxiing the parking right now. Let's get our lights set up, get our brakes released, and we'll go ahead and continue and taxi out to the runway and we'll basically follow behind that Ryanair traffic ahead of us. And this is why I love AI traffic. It adds so much ambiance and immersion to the airport scene. It's not just empty airports. You got the AI talking on ATC. You also can see them as well. It's pretty cool.
Fueling 154 Whiskey, wind 0905 at 6, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left, fueling 154 Whiskey.
Alright, we're gonna make a right turn here. Sounds like there's a Vueling aircraft taking off here soon. You see all of the... There's a Air France A220, that's pretty sweet. And an EasyJet A320, and you can see all the aircraft there in the background. You got Wizz Airs, Ryanairs, The 3D models don't look horrible, they're good enough. And there's that Vueling on our left on the takeoff roll. I'm not sure where he's headed to, but he's airborne. See ya. It would be nice to look up where these aircraft are going. Now these are all using real world flight schedules, so I could probably look it up and find out exactly where. Up into tower, easy 116, holding short 35 left, ready for departure.
Easy 116, runway 35 left, wind 095 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
35 left, clear for takeoff, easy 116. Alright, we are clear for takeoff. We'll get our landing lights turned on, strobe lights on, our wing lights on, taxi lights on, and we'll ping the cabin. Alright, let's line her up. Beautiful day out here in Italy. Love flying out here. I've not done enough flying in Europe lately, so I thought I'd take this chance to do so. Obviously, the E-ATX also works in other parts of the world. But here we go. Alright, we're ready to go. Flex takeoff. Power set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. Gonna have to use a lot of runway here. And here comes V1. Rotate. Positive rates. Gear up. We up. Nice. I should mention we are flying the FS Labs A321 today. And she feels great.
Easy 116, contact departure on 118.805.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they are set to flight mode. Also, I'd like to remind you that our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available for you to enjoy. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask any of our crew members. Thank you.
I do love how you can hear aircraft checking in with radar control or center en route, and those aircraft are actually there. It's not just a bunch of radio chatter. There are actually aircraft that are climbing out or descending or checking in en route while you're flying en route as well.
Milan radar, Ryanair 5228, flight level 320.
Ryanair 5228, radar contact.
Milan radar, Air Canada 46, flight level 330.
Air Canada 46, radar contact.
Just overhead of us, we have a Ryanair 737. You can actually see him there on the TCAS. We're kind of hiding him behind our aircraft, but he's there. This is actually my first time since testing this actually flown underneath or over another en route aircraft. So that's pretty cool. Malaga Tower, easy 116 on the ILS 13.
Easy 116, Malaga Tower, winds 140 at 8, runway 13, cleared to land.
Runway 13 cleared to land, easy 116. Okay, here we are, short final, looking good, fairly stable. 2 white, 2 red on either side. And flying her in the last few miles. Feeling good. Stay steady.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard,
Here we go. Here we go.
5.
Here we go. And we're down. A little bit of a float there. We'll take it. Reverses green.
Easy 116, welcome to Malaga. Contact ground on 121.705.
And we'll exit to the left here. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Malaga ground. Easy 116. Afternoon. We're clear of runway 13 and ready to taxi to the gate.
Easy 116, Malaga ground, taxi to gate 02 via Echo 3, Alpha, Golf 3, Romeo 3, good day.
You may have noticed that I've actually handed off the ATC responsibilities to my AI co-pilot. So he's actually doing all of the radio callouts and responding to ATC and their instructions. All I'm doing is handling the autopilot, handling the aircraft itself, and AI co-pilot is handling everything else. Also, you may have noticed that here in Malaga, that it's quite a bit more quiet. We're not hearing as much radio chatter. We do see a decent amount of aircraft here on the ramp at the gates, which is nice. But it's not as busy. Not a lot of movement happening here. Not a lot of planes taking off and landing, or taxiing, or even talking on radio. So it seems a bit more chill. But I did notice that sometimes the longer you stay around an airport or at an airport, more and more flights kind of start to begin. More aircraft start to push back. More aircraft start to land or take off. And so if you load into an aircraft, or sorry, if you load into an airport and it seems pretty quiet, maybe stick around for a little bit, and it might actually liven up a bit. But again, it kind of depends on the time of day and just kind of how busy that airport is in general in real life. But yeah, here in Malaga, a lot less busy as it was over in Milano. But here is our parking spot. We'll go ahead and pull in here, and we have made it safely to Malaga. I have to say it again, this is an early alpha version. There's no confirmed release date for traffic access yet. It's currently only available to those with partner status, which requires a $50 donation, which directly supports the R&D for new features in Say Intentions. So I can't recommend that you buy Say Intentions just for this feature right now, unless you just want to support the development of the project. But what do you think? Is this something you're interested in? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I'm out.